Anyway, something didn't play here. Yeah, so welcome to Leech to Reason. What a great intro. Total silence. Yeah, thanks. Okay, this is September 9th, and this is episode 266, and this will hopefully mercifully be a short one. It's been a slow week in religion. Good. Can we have a please? Yep, Bishop Henry's gone back into his cupboard and he's not
crypt.
Nice.
The Pope
That's true.
Anyway, yeah, tonight we got some stories around the world.
Oops.
In India, there's a bunch of statues which are dedicated to a Tamil actor, and who professed atheism is Buddhist atheism. But anyway, there was a big court case, and the top court in Madras has ruled that, yeah, he was an atheist. Shut up.
Yeah, that was quite impressive, really.
Good
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll talk about that a bit. There is one story in the Catholic world. Seriously, Catholics, do you actually think that Harry Potter? That's it. We'll get to it. My view of Catholicism just never ceases to drop. It's like kind of like my view of what Donald Trump is going to do. But he's not doing as crazy. Let's see, what do you got? In Britain, well, a British citizen that had to go to Switzerland to end his life had motor neuron disease. Makes a plea for the law change in the UK. Yeah, the Brazil thing. Yeah, the Brazil mayor blocked by a court from banning Avengers comic over a gay kiss. Really? Wow. I know those guys are very and if just when you thought maybe there was somebody in the Democratic Party I know a lot of people like Bernie Sanders, but let's face it, he just made himself completely unelectable. And I'll tell you why. And can anybody make heads or tails of this? I mean, back here in Alberta, you've got King Kenny, and he's ordered Alberta schools to remove the word public from their name.
And I'm guessing that he's not trying to start a one system approach with this new phraseology and language. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Yeah. Just.
That's a.
No, I'm being super sarcastic.
Yeah, it'd be nice, but that's just as good an explanation. Anyway, critics have, maybe there's just a little bit of hyperbole here. They say that the move is something akin to George Orwell's 1984. It's just kind of suspicious that Catholic schools haven't had to remove
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
we'll get to that.
Even though we refer to them generally as a separate system.
Yeah.
But anyway.
We'd like them to be really, really separate, like
Yeah.
top scholars. But
Yeah.
I don't see that coming from any government. If that was ever going to happen, it was under Motley. And on these kinds of issues, I can't
Yeah.
expect the world to change on a dime. Unless, of course, Kenny gets his way. Anyway, might as well get into it, right? This court in Madras, High Court there, says that the Constitution grants right to say there is no God. Okay, so some petitioner named. Does anybody want to take a stab at this pronunciation? I dare you. I double dog dare you.
The accused? Javidar Kazhagman. Of course, yeah.
No, the petitioner.
Oh, okay. Hang on here. Let's see.
Periyar Desan?
No. It's look at your screen. I've got it highlighted. Devanayagam.
Oh.
Deva
Danayagam. There you go. Yeah.
That's it. D. We'll call it
Devanayagam. D. All right, Mr. D.
Claimed that Periyar was not an atheist and that the Dravidar Kazhagam was misrepresenting him. I didn't look that up. Did anybody look that up? Dravidar Kazhagam.
The successor of the Justice Party.
Okay. The court, however, held that this was false. And
Yeah.
so it reads as follows in standing up for freedom of speech and expression under the Constitution of India, the Madras High Court this week dismissed a petition that sought to remove inscriptions from Periyar statues in Tamil Nadu that said there is no God. The petition filed by a person called D. The atheist inscriptions under Periyar statues in the state were offensive to believers.
Oh no, not that.
Seriously, you're offended by words. Okay. The petition filed by a person called claimed that they were offensive to believers of the universal God. He wanted the state government to remove these inscriptions and accused the Dravidar Kazhagam, the successor of Justice Party founded by Periyar, of making up views that were not really Periyar's. And the inscriptions under Periyar's statues read, "There is no God, there really is no God." God, I'm not kidding, this is what it says.
I know. That's awesome.
God is a fool. He who preaches God is a scoundrel. He who prays to God is uncivilized. Now, if that's a quote, I'm going to go out on a limb and say it's probably an atheist.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe.
Just take that for a moment and D and just let that sink in. Just humor me. The petitioner claimed that these are not the views of Periyar, who was only a humanist and not an atheist. Okay, it is possible to be religious and humanist, yes. Pretty unlikely. The Dravidar Kazhagam rubbished this claim. The inscriptions were made only at the insistence of anti-Periyar. DK said, DK Lyons. You see, they do it too. Oh no, that's a different
DK.
Okay, yeah. Okay, but they still do it. Said in DK case said in court, Thanthai Periyar had foreseen the situation that if there is no such inscription in the statues, then these statues will also be made as a god, and people will start to worship after so much. So he's worried that this would become a cult of personality and deification of art, which is a reasonable thing to try to prevent, actually, but has nothing to do with whether or not he was an atheist. Let's see, mentioning numerous examples from previous judgments by the Supreme Court and the High Court itself, the judges stated, if the petitioner has a constitutional right under Article 19 of the Constitution of India to express his views on religion and existence of God, we are of the view that followers of Periyar in exercise of the rights under Article 19 of the Constitution of India have the right to disagree with the same. And that's fine. But,
That's awesome.
yeah.
That's, yeah.
Yeah.
That's an unusual stand for India to take.
Yeah.
Mm. I'm trying to stream this live, and it says no video playing. So let me check here.
If there's audio, then it's on their end. It's not our end.
Okay. Okay.
Here we go. There it is.
Yes.
I have a dissenting cat in the background. I shall be right back.
Let's see, what if they've added anything on these principles?
Were you able to find out how long these statues were up for? Because I haven't been able to find,
Yeah. So Periyar is described as a pragmatic propagandist who attacked the evils of religious influence in society. Good for him. Mainly
Nice.
regarded as Brahmin domination. And yeah. At a young age, he felt that some people used religion only as a mask to deceive innocent people and regarded it as his life's mission to warn people against superstitions and priests. Hallelujah! Testify.
Yep.
You know? And Yield explains that Periyar cannot be called an atheist philosopher. Periyar, however, qualified what the term atheist implies in his address on philosophy. He repudiated the term as without real sense. The talk of the atheist should be considered thoughtless and erroneous. The thing I call God that makes all people equal and free, the God that does not stop free thinking and research, the God that does not ask for money, flattery, and temples, and can certainly be an object of worship. For saying this much, I have been called an atheist, a term that has no meaning. There I would disagree with you, but only in... Okay, it has no meaning in a vacuum. I would agree with that. Lack of meaning, right? It's only with regards to religious belief that it has any meaning.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So I guess I can see his point. Good on the High Court of Matters.
Yes.
For once.
Yep.
Anybody else?
Not really. I'm just happy to hear that. Some good news. Yeah.
I don't know if this is going to play, but you won't play. Oh no, here it goes. The Legion of Reasons Catholic Watch.
Yeah.
Okay, so that works. What the hell? Okay, never mind. So we move on. All right. Nashville school bans Harry Potter series, citing risk of conjuring evil spirits. Seriously.
Yeah.
Seriously.
So those books have been out for only, what, 20 years? And now's the time to ban them?
That's so sad. That's so pathetic.
Well, it's just gonna make the kids read them more.
Well,
Anything that you tell them that they're not allowed to read.
Just don't let them catch on, because they'll say, "Don't read the Bible." Oh, no, it's a terrible thing. Yeah, not a good thing. We don't want them thinking that way. They might actually get. Mind you, what did Isaac Asimov say? He said that probably read the Bible is the greatest. What word did he use? Greatest component for atheism. Something like that. So maybe we do want to read it. Oh wait. Anyway, Catholic school in Nashville, Tennessee, has banned the Harry Potter series because a reverend at the school claims the books include both good and evil magic, as well as spells, which, if read by a human, can conjure evil spirits.
So if they're read by, say, my cat, they'll be okay? Is that just humans? Just humans, or?
Every time the movie plays,
yeah,
conjuring spirits all over the place. I don't remember seeing any.
Well, you should try playing it backwards. Holy shit, you wouldn't believe all the... I'm totally kidding, obviously.
The publication obtained an email from Reverend...
No! Remember, I'm not Catholic. I grew up with some Catholic people, but I was never ever Catholic. Yeah.
At St. Edward's Catholic School Parish. I don't like that word parish.
To die? I think there's a slight spelling difference, but...
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, that's not what it conjures up in my mind. Which was sent to parents. In the email, Rehill explains that he has consulted several exorcists in the U.S. and Rome, and it was recommended that school remove the books. I'm sorry, like, exorcism? Exorcist, are you freaking kidding me?
Yeah, there's a good reliable source, eh?
Yeah, experts in the field.
Of
whatever.
nonsense. Yeah.
Very liberally
Damaging bullshit. What's up?
The field is very liberally covered. These books present magic as both good and evil, which is not true. Only a mistake. Which is it? Is it good or evil? I'm kind of guessing. He thinks it's always evil.
He thinks what is...
Sorry, what?
His shit isn't magic, but Harry Potter is, right?
What is transubstantiation then?
Yeah.
Isn't that magic?
Yeah.
Yep.
Turning crackers into the body of Jesus.
I would appreciate if somebody really could turn water into wine, specifically me.
Well, I guess they just call it it's a miracle and not magic.
Yeah.
Is that the difference?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, it's basically just a magic trick.
So for the last 22 years, kids have been getting evil spirits conjured by reading these books.
Yeah.
I guess. Yeah.
Nobody
explains a few things. Yeah.
I gotta read this in the proper mode. These books present magic as both good and evil, which is not true, but in fact a clever deception. The curses and spells used in the books are actual curses and spells, which when read by a human being risk conjuring evil spirits into the presence of the person reading the text. He says using that witchcraft called Really. So CBS News tried to reach out to this school district for comment, but they were busy being possessed. Uh, the yeah, so, yeah, the Tennessean says Reverend Rehill is out of the office until Wednesday, 2,892. I mean, yeah. But Rebecca Hamill, the superintendent of schools at the Catholic Diocese of Nashville, confirmed Rehill did send this email. Yeah, the pastor made the decision after receiving an inquiry from a parent. While the Catholic Church does not have an official position on the magical book and movie series, each pastor has canonical authority to make such decisions for his parish school. He's well within his authority to act in that matter. Seriously.
Alrighty then.
Congratulations, you just bumped up the royalties for what's her name, Rowling.
I bet he's got a massive collection of porn too.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
That's not very nice, and that I'm just kidding. Of course.
I could have taken
Don't want to be sued.
So I thought, no, the popular young
Yeah.
series explores the wizarding world because there is such a thing, in which the titular character Harry Potter. Yeah, we all know that. I've seen the goddamn the view that Harry Potter is a threat to religion is not a new concern. Because that's the real threat, not the fact that there's no freaking evidence for it.
Mm.
No, it's Harry Potter. Whatever. At that time, the final installment is oh yeah, the scholar and columnist Exxon writes that some Christian critics believe the Bible makes clear magic stems from demonic sources. And Harry Potter may seduce children away from the religion and into occult practices.
Exactly.
Really? Yeah.
An editorial by me. This belief has been manifested in Harry Potter fans before. In 2006 in Georgia, a mother asked the Gwinnett County Board of Education to ban the books because of the evil within them, and they promptly laughed at her, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, I hope so.
The series was on the American Library Association's list of most challenged books for at least... Seriously? This? Not like the story of O? I mean, still, I think, is on the banned list in Canada.
Which? Which is on the ban list?
The story of
Oh?
that means that it was one of the most requested books to be removed from school libraries. And here's Boris Johnson's reaction to that, I'm sure. Actually, it's another story. Anyway, it looks like Boris just read this last bit. Well, anyway, there you go. So, seriously, Harry Potter is the thing that's going to bring down the Catholic Church.
They're just worried about the competition because it has a lot of the same themes: resurrection and redemption, sacrifice. It's just they don't want people being stolen away from their side.
Yeah, yeah. Cult.
Catholicism is not at all. Yeah. So, congratulations, Catholic Church. How does anybody hold these ridiculous beliefs that what would have happened a couple of hundred years ago?
Yeah.
But it's a witchcraft is this machine that makes coffee from beans. I don't know. How do they? It's just this smashing together of 12th century thinking in a modern in modern technology in an email. I mean, just this juxtaposition of these two things just blows my mind.
Yep.
That's it. That's all I got for.
Okay.
I guess it's going to be a short person for sure.
Yeah, especially when we all agree on everything. It's not so engaging, I suppose.
You gotta pump it up, but you gotta bring up the Exorcist jokes.
That's true. Yeah.
Because that was a documentary, right?
Yeah, I'm sorry, my mouth was full of baby, so I didn't get a chance to chime in there.
Weird beliefs that people held because somebody wrote this crap hundreds or 1,000 years ago about demonic possessions and stuff. To cling to this just
Yeah.
Yeah, sets us back a long time, Yeah. I said it sets us back a long time. Yeah. Well, no, us. Yeah, but we do, don't we? That's the point. If nobody's, nobody's bothering the Quakers because the Quakers aren't bothering anybody, right? For one example.
Let's be fair here. The Catholics are bothering an awful lot of people.
Oh yeah, they have to. That institution has to go. It really does. Yeah.
Bizarre thinking. I highly recommend reading books by exorcists. They just.
Oh God, I bet. Oh my God. Laugh my ass off.
The biggest, I can't remember offhand what his name is. He was a renowned exorcist. Like 50,000 exorcisms.
Wow.
That's more times than what's his name? Magic Johnson had sex. Was Magic 20,000 times, right?
Oh God.
Magic Johnson. So, and you can imagine how tired Magic Johnson was. Just imagine doing that 2.5 times again. Exorcist. Like, my God, if their exorcism was an Olympic sport, this guy would be, he'd take all the gold medals for decades.
Well, is there any other religion besides Catholicism that believes in exorcisms?
Yes.
Okay.
So there are some versions of fundamentalist Christianity which do.
Yeah, I was gonna say, aren't some of those southern U.S. like fundy evangelical groups into that?
Yeah, Southern Baptists.
Yeah.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah.
Well, definitely Islam.
Islam.
You can be possessed by a jinn.
Yeah.
Right.
Well,
Most of the planet.
yeah, I'm thinking there's some of these, I guess, where they're rolling in the aisles and speaking in tongues and stuff like that, right? But I suspect a lot of. What's up?
I was going to say rolling in the aisles laughing, but yeah, there's that too. Overtaken by the Holy Spirit. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I see some. like from Africa, but that's been kind of infused with Catholicism and other, Christian religions, right? So what does that say?
Possession?
Uh, what did they call that? Obia? It's a fusion of voodoo and Catholicism.
Yeah,
Very, very weird. Yeah.
yeah, it's very. Hey, I know all about it. I watched that James Bond movie.
Well, I didn't. I'm sorry. I don't know what the hell.
Oh my god.
Surprisingly enough, hey?
You're gonna have to binge watch some of these things sometime.
Well, I have to confess, I watched a couple of
straight coat and straight jacket, and I'm gonna be there with the eyedroppers, putting. Tell me you've seen that movie. Please tell me you've seen.
Yes, I love that movie.
Oh.
Yes, and you know what? I saw a couple of episodes of Archer over the weekend too.
Oh,
so
yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, that show is amazing.
Pretty bad.
Was that it?
Yes. Yeah, he's back into the present.
Yes, he is back in the present. Yeah, that's right. He wakes up from.
Don't do spoilers. Yeah.
I hope he goes back to working at the spy agency, which obviously they can't call ISIS anymore. But
yeah, I know this.
Oh yeah. I wondered, like, why did they when was that released, and why did they call it that? What was it supposed to mean?
Oh, it was before
I couldn't quite figure that out.
the rise of ISIS. I don't know why they called it ISIS, but.
Okay.
ISIS is a god, Egyptian god of death,
Yes.
as well.
Yeah, that's yeah.
I'm trying to make it bigger here.
Oh, and Wilt Chamberlain was the basketball player that claimed to get sex with 20,000 people. Yeah.
I was close.
Yeah.
That's
I got the sport right.
Yeah.
There we go. Much better. You were just this tiny little. Gotta do it here too. There. Better. Awesome. Now we just have to get Christine.
What's that? Oh, avatars. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'll call up whatchamacallit. Avatar. I'll try and call up an avatar without crashing my system. So, hang on. No, I mean like the Avatar that like I didn't like that movie either. Now I did see that one. Yeah.
It was.
Well, I hated the stereotypical accents and behaviors that were so obviously based on, African Americans and First Nations people. It was just like, oh my God, this is so cringy. Make up an accent if, what's up? Yeah.
It was Mad TV.
Yeah.
They had Jar Jar Binks' one of his relatives, Aunt Jar Jar Mima. That show slayed me. That was the best comedy show ever. That was so funny. Anyway, yeah. So, anyway, on to the UK. Calls for a new assisted dying law after figures show 20 people a day die in pain. So this is not a surprise because most of us know that palliative care, even if you have the best palliative care available, is not a panacea.
No.
And it says here, at least 17 people die in pain every day in Britain despite the best efforts of medical staff. That is not a shock to palliative care physicians, by the way. The shock findings by the Office of Health Economics have led to campaigners stepping up calls for assisted dying to be legalized. It found even if fall, patients had access to the level of care in hospices, 6,394 people a year. They get really precise here. Would still suffer severely in their final 3 months. Withdrawal of treatment, sedation, and choosing to stop food or drink to hasten death is legal in the UK. But I've seen that firsthand. Nope, not gonna do it. Even if it was against the law, I would still go out on my own terms. Thank you very much. However, pro-assisted dying campaigners and bereaved families say in some cases these limited options rob people of pain-free and dignified deaths. No kidding. Last year, in a Mirror poll, 3 in 4 backed along assisted dying to end suffering. And to be honest, I don't care about polls when it comes to individual rights. We don't grant rights on the basis of their popularity. Emma Causey, 31, from Portsmouth, lost mum, Ruth. Her mum, Ruth, 58, who became terminally ill with a flesh-eating bug back in March of 2016 and died 11 days later in agony. And that happens. You know, there's a lot of stories here. You know, there's one here about losing the fight to ovarian cancer. You know, there's only so much palliative care can do, and people think, well, if we just strengthen palliative care, we would have no need for medically assisted dying. And it's like, no, it's not how it works. You can have both.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing, people put it in this either or situation. Instead of that, we should be doing this. Well, why can't you do both? I mean, why don't these people who don't want, not just for themselves, medically assisted dying, but for everyone else, why do they get to make the decision for what should be an individual's choice? I haven't heard an argument yet which makes any sense.
I thought that they already had assisted dying in Britain until I read this.
No, they don't. Yeah, there's a lot of places that don't have it. In ours, in Canada, it's overly restricted as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
And just when you thought Sir Patrick Stewart couldn't be more awesome, he is a longtime supporter of an assisted dying bill and is a patron of dignity in dying. He says, as someone who has championed personal freedom and autonomy throughout my life, can I do this? As someone who has championed personal freedom, I wish I could do Patrick Stewart. I can't do him at all. As someone who has championed personal freedom and autonomy throughout my life, it is frightening to think that towards the end of it, these rights might be stripped away from me. I have long been a firm believer in assisted dying. I recognize that despite the best efforts of palliative care, a good death cannot always be guaranteed. In my eyes, someone who is suffering unbearably in the final chapter of their life should be supported to leave this world as they wish, in the place, timing, and manner of their choosing. And yet, in this supposedly forward-thinking nation, this is cruelly denied. The UK maintains a blanket ban on assisted dying. If I were to become terminally ill here, the country in which I was born and bred, and suffering with great pain or uncontrollable sickness or one of the other deeply distressing symptoms outlined in this report, my options would be severely limited. I could linger on until the bitter end against my wishes or take drastic action and end my own life early, as the wife of a lifelong friend tragically did. She had terminal cancer and knew that despite receiving good care, her remaining time would be full of nothing but pain. After an unsuccessful attempt to overdose on opiates she'd stockpiled, she suffocated herself with a plastic bag that she was driven to a hideous end is nothing short of barbaric. If my friend or indeed any of the people whose heart-wrenching stories are told in this report had been living in California, as I do now, or in Montreal or Melbourne, Melbourne? Oh, that's right. It's Australia. Their deaths could have been very different there, and in a growing number of other jurisdictions around the world, they could have lived out their final months knowing that if their suffering became too great, they could explore the option of assisted dying. They may not have ultimately chosen it, but I have no doubt that many would have taken great comfort in knowing that the option was available. I hope this new research makes those who have so far stood in the way of progress pause for thought. To me, the only appropriate response to this horrific suffering was to fix the UK's broken law and allow dying Britons the choice, control, and kindness they deserve by legislating for assisted dying. Make it so. You should.
Hmm. Make it so.
Yeah. So that fight is still going on. Here's Australia, where people are actually protesting against assisted dying laws. Voluntary assisted dying. To kill is not health care. Beg to differ. You're not. What you're telling people is you can't die.
Oh.
Doesn't matter how bad things are for you, you can't die.
Yeah.
What a horrific thought.
Oh.
Yeah.
The Catholics have understood that because of redemptive suffering.
Oh God. Yeah.
Most outrageous and heinously cruel concept that humanity has ever devised. And don't go blaming this on your God.
Yeah. Well, it's a doctrine. Because I don't think all Catholics believe that.
Yeah, because
Catholics have abortions and they invoke their right, right to die with dignity and that kind of thing all the time. So stop being Catholic.
How wonderful a life it must be
Yeah.
where all your life decisions are made for you by someone else.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's easy.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. Just tick off check boxes on the commandments, and there you go. There's no thought involved.
It's easy to live what I say on something like, it's easy to live a convenient lie and not so easy to live the truth, right? If that even matters, because it's kind of irrelevant. It's all about rhetoric and persuasion, and we're getting fed a lot of bullshit.
Yeah, all the arguments against medical assisted dying are pure emotional ones. I don't see how you can get around individual rights and freedoms discussion of it. If that's what matters, then medically assisted dying and its access to it is fundamental. It's the ultimate right of self-determination, how you end your life.
Yeah.
Doesn't it usually come down to some sort of some form of family and staff might pressure the person to kill themselves? Isn't that usually one of the boogeymen that are trotted out?
It is.
Yeah. And I think that's a fair argument.
Sure, but that's why there are safeguards.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I was listening to one doctor was speaking once, and he said, we know when this is happening.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah.
There's some very cruel family, or
Self-serving. Well, that's just like, I want to say unethical, but that doesn't quite cut it. Like immoral, awful, evil. Yeah.
What's the anyway? Yeah. So, but they know when this is happening, and it has to be two physicians who are not directly involved in have to, interview the patient alone without influence, and they get to the heart of the matter. So it's the safeguards are the best we can do, but to say that that somebody may slip through, well, that's not a good argument because surgery can kill. So we don't
Yeah.
ban surgery.
Yeah.
But people could, it happens that have bad reaction to anesthesia or there are complications, infection, post-op. We don't just blanket ban things because something, on the off chance things might go wrong.
Right.
That argument.
Yeah, we'd be banning a hell of a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Including driving and flying and,
medicine. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So, can't bubble wrap everyone. Try.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Again, I was going to say. Not this week so much. It's good.
This week, so, I haven't had that.
Calming.
Yeah. There has been some stuff, but I'm not going to talk about it.
Yeah, well.
I gotta quit playing the same tune and start to sound like Nickelback.
Oh, God.
And those letters of protest, email is CHRIST.
You're terrible. Okay, send it my way. Bring it on.
My opinion Nickelback.
Well, yeah. Yeah. What are you accusing me of being a Nickelback fan? Mind you, their first album or two they had some pretty good tracks off it, but then it went so commercial, it was just unbelievable. What's up?
I think somebody said it really well when they said they were a pop band masquerading as a rock band. I think that's a description of it.
Yeah, because on their first couple albums there were some catchy tunes, but I wouldn't say they were brilliant lyrics or anything like that. But they were catchy, But what's up?
They were just retreads after that, right?
Oh God, it was awful. Bloody awful stuff. Oh my God. Yeah.
Anyway, so in Britain, this is in the Telegraph, a man from Tayside who went to Switzerland in his life. He had motor neuron disease. He was a teacher. He was 65 years old. But before that happened, he called on wait a minute.
Yeah, Scotland.
Yeah, oh yeah, Scotland. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So he called on Holyrood to support an assisted dying bill, which would allow other people with terminal conditions to have the option to end their lives on their own terms and without having to travel abroad. And of course, Switzerland is the only country in the world where you can actually go to end your life. And it's also, in Canada, this man would be in the same situation. He would not be allowed to so much as request. It would turn out flat. He's a retired teacher, diagnosed with motor neuron disease in 2015, and he went to Zurich and to the Dignitas Clinic there because he didn't want to suffer anymore. In his last video, which was released by Dignity in Dying Scotland, Richard said he was entering the final stage of his journey, and he said, "I hope that members of the Scottish Parliament support an assisted dying bill in the future. I think the momentum for a change in the law is growing. It will be too late for me, but I hope that sometime soon people in my position will have the choice to have a peaceful death at a time of their choosing." He added, despite what some people think, data tasks do not let people simply fly to Zurich, knock on their door, and ask to die. I have already had to compose letters, write a life story, and obtain medical records that prove that I am terminally ill. This has been stressful, particularly as my GP was advised to refuse my request for an up-to-date medical report. Bad HTML code. So
By who? Their like his GPs.
Probably
Yeah.
NIH or
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So this is a sad case. They're all sad cases. They're all tragedies. I mean, nobody is saying they aren't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there's a worse tragedy in allowing people to access medical assistance.
And how odd it is that we treat our pets more humanely in that capacity than we do each other,
Yeah.
Each, as non-human animals. Yeah. That's, Okay, let's move on to Justin Bieber if we're going to be that way about it. Celine Dion?
No.
Celine Dion, anyone? Rush. We can talk about Rush, maybe.
Yeah, we
There was
Tragically Hip.
There was a whole episode of. Have you ever seen American Dad?
Yep.
No.
There was a whole episode of American Dad just trashing Nickelback, and it was hilarious. Roger pretends to be a Nickelback's biggest fan, and it's totally out of sarcasm, and it's it's amazing.
That's hilarious.
So it looks like almost 99% of all this opposition to assisted dying is religious based, though. No, I've heard very few arguments don't come down to we can't do this because the human soul is a sacred thing that we have no business messing with, right?
Pretty much, yeah. I'd say that, yeah.
The rest of us should live by those rules too, and I'm like, no.
Yeah.
Well, with the exception, like we were saying earlier, people that are concerned about their families taking advantage of them and hastening things along before it's, that's a valid argument, but outside of that, it's your choice, and yeah.
The real, what would be the real screwy situation with Siamese twins? One wanted to end their life, the other didn't.
Yeah. That's a fascinating example. It is.
I know.
Yeah.
It's obviously quite rare, but yeah, I suppose so.
Conjoined twins, I'm using the old.
Yeah. But that's like way off the charts in terms of rarity, but it brings up a good point,
Yeah.
Everything is more interesting.
Yeah. Well, twin studies generally are really fascinating.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, they basically prove pretty much that free will is nonsense. Anyway, I'm not going there.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah. No, I haven't had enough to drink to go there, so.
Yeah.
No. That's a bar conversation.
From the UK, we go to Brazil. The mayor is blocked by the courts for banning Avengers comic books. Anybody know who it was? Copies of the comic book Avengers, the Children's Crusade.
Quickly sold out after the mayor's intervention.
Yeah.
Thanks again.
The mayor.
Thanks again, Barbara Streisand.
Is it a real surprise that the mayor is a former bishop?
No. It'd be surprising if he wasn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Supreme Court made it illegal to ban any LGBT publication. Ruled that the Mayor Crevella, double L's, Crevella's actions were illegal as they only targeted LGBT content.
Yeah.
Yeah, things are changing down there too.
The illustration that upset the mayor was printed on the front page of the Brazilian newspaper, which which never would have happened if it wasn't for this asshole.
with a great big middle finger being extended. The picture depicts two male characters, Wiccan and Hulkling. I don't follow comics very much, so I don't know.
No, I don't know about this storyline. Yeah.
Clothed. No, can't do that. Clothed? Scandal. They're portrayed as being in Get over it.
Yeah.
Get over it. Gay people exist. Gay
Yeah.
relationships exist. Get over it. Yeah, just don't understand. Anyway, I never did. When I was in the military, it was still considered a security risk to be gay.
Yeah.
And you lose your. I had a security clearance. I was part of the signals for its communications. And it was, we saw films on this, and I'm like, who gives a damn if someone's gay? Who cares? Why are you caring?
Yeah.
It was obvious that the only reason it's a security risk is because the people that think being gay is a security risk. Which is
That's so stupid. That's ridiculous.
And it was so
Yeah.
obvious. I mean, these guys.
Well, it's on a par with, oh, women can't join because they'll, get on their period and they'll become hysterical or, like using 18th century, language or whatever. It's just stupid.
If I want to be fighting, if I'm going to fight with women, I definitely want.
Not me.
I want some.
Oh no.
PMS. Come on.
Oh, yeah. We just don't know where to direct it, so, there could be some friendly fire. Kidding. And I'm just demonstrating myself as, what is it? Self-misogynism? No, what the hell do you call it? I've called myself it before. Like when you're, you hate yourself because you're a woman. What do you call that? Like I don't know, kind of like deluded, internalized misogyny. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah.
You forget that. That's your nickname.
I know it hasn't been called me that for a while though, so I have to, I guess, re-earn my reputation back by watching Archer.
So there's a YouTube star in Brazil, Felipe Neto, who bought 14,000 of these comics or books that had LGBT themes and handed them out for free at a fair.
Nice.
Mm.
Marvel's first portrayal of the gay kiss was published in 1921 in its X-Force. There was such a thing as X-Force. I thought that was a joke.
Regional thing?
Marvel doesn't seem to. It was a joke in Deadpool, but and it was a gay relationship with Captain America.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's seriously.
Well, it seems this goes way back before the 90s that superheroes were, no surprise. And what's up?
But I mean, it's like there's more things to care about. I mean, like that you should be caring about.
Yeah.
Than this. I
Well, even if you don't care about anything else, mind your own fucking business and don't put your nose in people's bedrooms. Fuck off, you know?
The mayor has decried homosexuality as evil behavior, despite same-sex marriage being legal in the country since 2013.
Well, I think his behavior is quite evil.
Uh,
Yeah.
Used to represent an evil organization, something that I think is still evil.
yeah.
And as promised,
Oh no, we still have to talk about Kenny. Oh, sorry. Okay, this is our last one, but yeah, okay.
So I mentioned that Bernie Sanders pretty much made himself unelectable, and this is why. He trots out Linda Cockroach Sarsour.
Nice.
Dude.
Unreal. Unbelievable.
Landmine that you planted yourself. You just blew your I have no doubt it will play fairly well inside the Democratic Party the way it's gone these days.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's probably splitting off into two factions after, this kind of stuff, right? This is, yeah.
Yeah, you have the DNC, which is very, very woke, and then you have people actually got elected that aren't so woke, and the Gang of Four
No, they're super woke. It's us that aren't woke, right? That's the framing. No, the four are super. Yeah, okay. The four that you were talking about, though, they're super woke, as as it's being framed, right? They're so woke that, yeah, we're the rest of us are not woke compared to, a certain. Pardon?
Blissfully asleep. I like that.
No, we're racist and we're misogynists and we're Nazis and and yet, and okay, I think that's Linda Sarsour.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. Oh, yeah. How anybody could get behind this woman, I don't understand. She's terrible. She's an awful, awful person.
She's an Islamist. She is a Hamas apologist.
An anti-Semite.
She's an anti-Semite who pretends to be, pro-Jew, but she's only insofar as Jewish people who are on the side of Palestinians. When it's politically expedient for looking not anti-Semitic, but
Yep.
She is just an awful human being, and she sells modesty culture. She sells Sharia, and I don't know what to say about this woman. She's a shit human being.
Well, I know. If anybody in our audience doubts what we're saying, have a look at her tweet to Ayaan Hirsi Ali, and just some of the stuff she's done in the past. It's awful. She's not a feminist. Not at all. When you tell somebody that's had FGM done to them that they deserve to have their vagina taken away, what the hell was that? Ayaan Hirsi Ali, who promotes the rights and education of girls worldwide. She's anti-FGM. She's pro-education. Like, what the hell? Way so much a better example of feminism than this person is.
Sarsour is a follower, but she admires Louis Farrakhan, who has bizarre conspiracy theories about the African American Americans in the U.S. and the Jewish community, which is controlling through use of
Oh God.
He's really screwed up, and she refuses to distance herself from him. And it tells you all you need to know. I don't know what Bernie's thinking. I just don't understand this. I mean,
And I don't understand where these attitudes have emerged from. You know, like when I was growing up, geez, this would have been corrected as a child if you were to, say something anti-Semitic or whatever, right? Like, you just don't do that. So what the hell has happened that I don't understand it.
I think
No.
it's popular in the DNC, and so it's
Oh, it's such a bad move.
backfire big time, because even if it did, it's committing political suicide. It means you've got zero chance. You're unelectable at that point.
Yeah, he was kind of, his popularity wave, I would say, kind of has dwindled down since, 2016. And I would have so loved to, well, to my mind, he was the only candidate. I have no idea how Hillary or Trump even qualified for that, it should have been him. But I don't think this election he's going to, have it. But, yeah, and then there's people who have taken his ideology to, socialism to extremes, and there's, more moderate people. And, communism. Well, yeah, well, sure, whatever. Well, to the point that they're advocating essentially communism, right? Which is not comfortable.
Well, some of these people are flat out against. I was watching this
Yeah.
guy on Antifa. Basically, Antifa isn't an organization, and yet you can point to the Antifa people at a protest. That makes them, if they're identifiable, that makes them think. And somebody else was saying that, we can't be fascist because Antifa means anti-fascist.
National socialism means, national socialism, and that's what the Nazis called themselves, right? Like, words can be distorted into odd things, right?
Yeah, but when you, the point we make when we call anti-fascist is that their actions reflect a fascist organization, not an anti.
Well, I would say that there's probably very moderate people within that movement, and that's fine if you're not enacting violence. If you're using words, then we're right behind you, kind of thing. But if you're enacting violence,
I don't stop at enacting it. It's
well, advocating for it, obviously, too, right?
It actively. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, if you can be anti-fascist without being part of Antifa.
Yeah. Well, who's a fascist?
If you're going to align yourself with those asshats,
yeah.
You're part of it. I don't care.
But I think there's certain principles that I don't know. It's they have the right to speak their minds, and I think as long as they're just speaking and not enacting violence with them or inciting violence, right? Yeah, but like I said, I think one of our more recent episodes, I said they're not necessarily they're an international movement, and what Antifa means in a European context, certain European countries, means nothing like it does in the U.S. or Canada or Australia. But they're
had less of a history of fascism. That's not to say we've had none, because that would be true.
Yeah.
There were fascist movements prior to World War II in the U.S. They were very well attended.
Yeah, but Randy, you're making sense, and you're actually invoking history, and there's nothing bad.
It did happen.
Mm-hmm.
But when people start conflating other things because they ran out of fascists, basically, so they had to pull in other groups that admittedly are not nice people either. I mean, white supremacists.
No, of course not.
But that doesn't. It just shows me that they don't know what the damn word means. Fascist.
No.
Well, yeah,
Any-
and like,
Never had anyone give me a
yay, I condemn fascism, so give me a cookie and a pat on the head. Like, who doesn't? Really?
right.
That's ridiculous.
But
I mean, maybe some small ridiculous element, but
when you
shut the fuck up.
definition of a
Yeah.
word, and it becomes very easy to use and slap around. And
Yeah,
that's what's
yeah.
you know, anybody that disagrees with this, I mean,
Yeah.
basically, what it's come to be. But anyway, Bernie.
And they've never had to live in Italy or Germany where they actually had fascist governments.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And that movement is desperately needed, you know, but non-violent element of it. But yeah, completely different thing.
Yeah.
Than in North America.
Ooh, Alberta Trump.
Oh God. Ah! Scary. Oh no. Oh.
I hate his smile so much.
That's such a smarmy look, eh?
Shit-eating grin.
Uh-huh. Yeah, there we go.
I had one of these punching things, Bozo the Clown.
Yeah, I remember those.
This is what I know. I'm not advocating violence here, but boy, it makes I take this picture and put it on Bozo instead of Bozo.
Well, was there not like Weebles? Weebles. Oh, those were little things, though. Never mind.
Just tiny,
yeah. Okay. Yes. Yeah.
That inflatable thing that had the sand.
Yeah. So you could punch it, and would just like, like a punching bag for little kids.
For children in the world. I mean, you think about all the frustrations you had as a child that you got to take out on Bozo.
Well, you could put a punching bag or whatever in your basement and let them.
It's, I mean, when you're 5 years old, you're not going to move the real punching bag much. Right?
Yeah.
The punching bag is going to be like, what was that?
Still, it's probably pretty satisfying. I mean, look, people punch walls when they get pissed off, right? And I guess it must be satisfying in the moment until you have to repair the bloody wall, right? So people will do strange things. Okay.
Anyway, back to Kenny.
Yeah. Oh my God, they killed Kenny. You heroes.
Kenny government orders Alberta public schools to remove the word public from their name.
What the hell?
I don't know. What's the point? Wait, is this I don't remember this as a campaign promise. I don't remember. It has nothing to do with oil.
Yeah, and the Ministry of I'm quoting here. The Ministry of Education The Ministry of Education released no press release or public statement mentioning or explaining the reasons for the name change. What the hell?
So why are they spending
Just like an order, really.
It's going to cost the public money. What is the reason behind this? We need they're not doing this just because.
No, I know. Yeah.
And they didn't ask, I should say, they didn't order separate school systems to remove Catholic from their Anglican.
Yeah.
Colin Aitchison, spokesperson for Ministry of Education, suggested the move was merely intended to simplify naming conventions. I don't buy that for a second.
Yeah, that's a ridiculous reason. I mean, it's like, is it too difficult for you, Atchison? Like, is that public getting you? Are you tired of people saying instead of public, pubic? It's perplexing. But anyway, a former education minister, Thomas Fezzik, said removing the word public from school board's name serves a great purpose. It divorces our perception of education from being a public good. Notice how the Conservative Party of Canada deliberately over time replaced the citizen with taxpayer. just
Yeah.
wonder what the end
Yeah.
game is here. What's the goal? I don't get it. I don't understand.
Was a religious funding wingnut?
Yeah.
What was the threat?
Yeah, I don't understand the advancement of the, I don't know, encroaching Christianity or whatever, right?
Is it going to privatize schools?
That would be crazy. Well, shit. I mean, we fund so many schools that we don't know about because basically you say on your property taxes you support the public or the separate system, which means essentially, public versus Catholic. But that's not true. We fund all kinds of bullshit.
No, it's
Yeah.
It's totally meaningless.
Yeah, including homeschoolers and, there's a Scientology school up in Edmonton and there's all kinds of, just wingnutty schools. Some are good, like science-focused schools and that kind of thing, right? But that, again, would be like a public school, right? It's not indoctrinating in one particular, or arts-focused schools. But, well, that's within the public system. Well, like I said, it's abused.
Kenny was telling, this is a quote from Kenny, I believe the NDP, which was the NDP previously, actually wants to change our political culture, who we are, and what we value as Albertans. And do you know how they intend to do that? Through the education system. That's kind of ominous.
And so what is he doing? Repeat that statement and say it exactly.
Kind of,
yeah.
The irony of this is, I'm sure, is totally lost on him.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. He claimed Alberta teachers were forcing school children to call one another comrade. I've never heard
really?
that before.
Yeah, that's well, it's crazy conspiratorial nonsense is what it is. Yeah.
The NDP is, yes, it's left, but we're talking about Alberta. Where left is.
Yeah, that was 2 years ago. October of 2017. Yeah,
It's not even center.
and he was he attended a private religious boarding school run by his own father. I wasn't aware of that either. Oh yeah,
I bet he did. Yeah, I have a friend who did that too, and he was the valedictorian of his graduating class of one.
Oh.
What's that?
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
And he's a supporter of the evangelical homeschooling movement.
Yeah. Phone.
Yeah.
288-1067. I can't make heads or tails of this. I just don't understand this. I'm if adding one word makes it too confusing for Colin Aitchison, anybody believe that? Simplifying naming conventions. You got me. I can't crack this nut.
Well, it's
Well, and the Minister of Education, this Ariana Lagrange, she's hardcore right wing against pro-life, she's very pro-life. She's anti-abortion. Yeah. She's big fan of homeschooling. A lot of her funding for campaign came from anti-abortion groups. So I don't know if this is maybe some of her agenda.
There's something important here that we don't get. And I don't know what it is yet. Simplifying.
yeah, language that's
There's something going on here that this is a prelude to, and I don't like it.
well, where do you think they got that strategy of altering language and deploying it in ways that it wasn't intended to be deployed? where does that come from? Like, that's taking on the strategies that have been successful on the other side of things and applying them themselves, right?
I think it's
Yeah.
more than that. I think there's something going on here. And you don't just do this just because you're playing, you're flipping cards and trying to get it into the hat all day. Hey, let's take the word public out of the school system. There's something else going on here. I just don't understand.
Yeah.
We have to keep an eye on it, and press progress keeps on this. Trust this guy.
Yeah, it's bizarre. Yeah.
Trust this guy. That's all I got.
Yep. Yeah, if anybody wants to call in, because it just started our watch party again. So we've got.
Phone in, give us your best guess at what the hell Kenny's up to.
Mm-hmm. Yes. We've got a few people that have just joined us, but.
Known for being an asshole.
Who? Kenny?
Kenny.
Yeah.
No.
His antics.
So do you guys, when we run this thing, do you guys start a watch party on Facebook?
No.
Oh, it seems to gather, a few people, and
Okay.
they come on, they go off, kind of thing. So there's not, but we could all share that in.
Not all
Yeah, it's a good feature.
are non-religious, so like to unnecessarily
Oh, okay.
do
Yeah. Well, you just post a watch party, and it's not. Well, I guess it would just, I assume, show up in their feed, and they wouldn't have to, click on it if they didn't want to.
Well, yeah, but I know. Maybe I'll try it sometime.
Yeah, fair enough.
I mean, I have this goes up on podcast Facebook page. Yeah. Nobody's
Nope.
I guess we're told sleep time. Bag the cat that decided early this morning he wanted to play the fighting game. I got it right there. I just love the
Mm. Yeah, I bet. I got a good one in the nose one morning. Yeah.
just a baby still.
Yeah.
Now that Rhonda's back.
Mine's well into adulthood, but he still occasionally, extends his claws a little too much and makes me bleed. Just wanting to need, how they need you and they just want to love you and pet you and all that. Hey, but yeah, he needs his claws clipped.
Well, hopefully people have some theories about this for next time. We can.
Actually, you know what? We should do that. We should leave this as an open-ended question. Next.
Yeah.
Yeah, respond in the comments.
When did you
Yeah.
move the? Oh no, you didn't want to move it permanently.
Shane,
Yeah.
do you want to move it to Mondays instead of Sundays?
Yeah, actually, that might work better. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, no, Monday was fine for me.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll
Yeah.
do that Monday. So I guess Mondays it is.
So I'm coming back from DC on, I believe it's Sunday. Hang on here. Or is it Monday? So I may or may not make it next time.
Okay.
Right. I will be in touch on Facebook though and see what happens. Yep.
I guess we'll exit then.
All right.
Yep. Hey, gotcha.